All right, and we're back for another weekly session of our D&D campaign. Last time, our characters had a nice, touching moment where they laid all their cards on the table and tried to get some group cohesion going. And once that was figured out, they decided to go ahead and pursue the second half of their Thunder Key, which ended up landing them back in the library. After scouring the archives for a certain collection of books, they end up finding a secret passage that led them into a unknown section of the library. Upon inspection, they found a doctored book of the War of the Lion's Tail and ended up finding themselves transported to a new unknown area. And there we are. All right, as you guys enter the dungeon, a blinding light takes you all in, and all of a sudden, you're now in a area that is slightly devoid of sound, but is fairly well lit. There is a air about the fact that you're no longer in a large town. In fact, you feel like you're very isolated from the rest of the world.
Oh, what the fuck? Did I drink too much last night?
I was going to blame this on your drinking as well, so it's fine.
I think this
all
was
your
actually
fault.
quite...
Thank you. So, anybody know where the hell we are? No.
I imagine we're probably where we want to be.
I imagine it had something to do with that book that we were looking at, and frankly, that's why I never bother with the things.
Can't say I've read books and ended up in weird places.
What are these symbols on the ground, Sal?
The symbols on the ground, as you guys are inspecting, are various zodiac symbols from your research lore.
Ah. Well, I can assure you this is no dream. Unless I'm existing in a dream, but that wouldn't make any sense.
If you were, then how would you know?
You said I was dreaming.
Look at the symbols on these ground. This is all from the books that we were researching.
I posit to you that you could be dreaming about that book.
Then who is the dreamer and who is the dream? Posit that, then.
If you're trying to elicit emotions from me and making me sad that I do not dream, you're not going to be able to be successful.
I didn't know that you don't dream.
Yes, I simply
Have you
shut
not
down.
dreamed before? You should try it. It's tits.
I think we have a new goal, guys.
I'm not quite sure what that pejorative means either, so... Is there anything magical about these symbols on the ground, Sal?
As you're passing over... actually, roll me an Arcana check.
Ooh. Let's see if I can do this on my snazzy character sheet.
Just as a side note, what time of day is this?
There is no time of day, as far as you can tell. You're just ended up... So...
I mean, when we got teleported.
Oh.
I'm for like my mage armor situation.
Gotcha. It's probably just around mid-afternoon.
Okay. So
Sal, do you need me to call? Do you need me to call stuff off?
Oh, no. I've got...
Do you see that now?
Actually, you know what? I've got an idea real quick.
While this is going on, I pull out my save card and kind of look at it and notice, like, does it look like it's reacting to anything?
Oh, yeah. Your save card is... Your save card is reacting to the fact that it's asking you, actually, if you would like to actually save your progress.
Yes, please.
Yep.
Go ahead and tuck that back away.
All right. Yeah. You go ahead and tuck that in, and you just get the sensation that, you know, a small bit of energy exerts itself back at you. All right. And Lore's roll of a 24... Let's see. Okay. That actually works out. So I'm just going to move this chat box over here because I don't need it over there. So. All right. So, Laura, with that, you can tell that there's energy that is pulsating as soon as you approach it. However, it's a faint resonance. It doesn't really show that that energy has really any compact feeling to it. It feels like it needs to have more energy put into it.
So wait, are we talking about the specific one he's standing by, or like the
Yep,
glyph thing up top?
the one they're standing by right now.
So it seems as though each of these glyphs needs some type of power to empower them. How many of these are there?
I think I might be on a different screen. I'm in like the Platea tab.
Oh, let me go ahead and force you back on the map then.
Well, there appears to be 12 symbols. What's this big old one over here?
All right, so let me get my notes out here because I am not good with astrological symbols, even though I play the hell out of tactics.
Well, this one in front of me seems to have like a scorpion tail on it. It looks kind of scorpion shaped. So I'm going to assume it's that one you were talking about. What was it? Taurus?
Obviously Pisces.
All right, because Lore has done his due diligence on this. Lore basically tells you, going from the top area up here with the green symbol, that is the symbol for Capricorn. The one right next to it is Virgo. The one over here is Aquarius. Then we get down to Pisces, Libra, Aries. And then down here, you've got good old Taurus, Scorpio, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and Sagittarius at the bottom.
Did anybody actually write that down? I was trying.
I missed the last two. What were they?
This is
Give me a sec, I'll just throw it
this
in the
is
chat.
Leo. This is Sagittarius.
Yeah, here you go. I'll just throw that in there for reference. And thank you, Spider Squib, for the art. Appreciate it. Our resident artist comes through for me once more.
Are these symbols in the ring up top? They don't look the same.
They're essentially the same. They're just characterized in a different art style, but they're the same symbols.
So same symbol,
It looks like
different
a
art.
clock, basically, like a clock of the symbols.
Yeah.
Would these symbols be recognizable to us as? I'm assuming they wouldn't be recognizable as we know the current Eastern zodiac.
If anyone would like to, they can roll a history check. Lore is the only one that has expressed that he studied these type of things, so he can re-roll with advantage for that. But everyone else who's curious can roll a history check to see if you've come across these.
19.
25.
How do you roll with advantage?
Right click.
Right click.
Right click.
Oh. How fancy.
Why I roll an 18? I wanted to not.
Man, you guys know about your astrology. Dear Lord.
Cough, cough. Sea navigation. Cough, cough.
Well, obviously, in my studies in the Feywild, this sort of astrology chicanery is one of the wonderful things that we learned how to do. So obviously, I would know all these symbols.
Is it ironic that the two book-learned people are the ones with the lowest rolls?
Rolled a 1 and a 2.
Excuse me, who are the book learned?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you? I wasn't sure you were. You know what I mean, though. Like, okay, the two
No,
like
no, no, no.
intelligence casters.
What do you mean?
The two intelligence casters.
I'll inform
Pray
you
tell,
anyway.
what do you mean there about intelligent ones?
I said none of that's in character. I was not using
What
my
do you mean?
accent.
What do you mean by in character? That's an odd thing to say.
Obviously, this is all a dream, not just this one little dungeon, and it's all just make believe. And we're actually a bunch of obnoxious, nerdy people who think that we're really witty, all sitting around some sort of magic boxes talking to each other over long distances.
This must be that stupid metagaming you keep talking about.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna root around in my sack and hopefully find alcohol, but be sad when I don't have any.
So, Capricorn, Virgo, Aquarius. This one, Pisces, Libra, Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Sagittarius.
Laura, go ahead and roll me an insight check with advantage.
I'm sorry. Can you remind me what the result of that roll was exactly?
Oh, sorry. It's basically anyone who's got at least a 10 or higher. I'll even let Laura slip because he's actually read the book. But essentially, you all know that they're in Nerdy's Revelations. One of the things that became a constant throughout the ages, and even in the decade that he was looking at from the other world, was that people were using these in place of their time of birth in a 12-month calendar cycle to try to divine something of fortune for the day, week, year. So in that context, these symbols are mostly just there for purpose of minor divination. They were also used for they're basically used just in I don't want to say pulp culture because that's but they're basically used for other things of fiction and whatnot.
Okay, so I'd only know this in the context of Nerdy's shenanigans.
Yeah, like you've when basically at some point Lore had let you know about the context of the book. Okay, so with Lore's insight check, Lore knows that within this particular novel of the War of the Lions, that these astrological signs were in sync with the calendar of that age, and with that, 12 stones were created with these emblems on there, and the purpose of it was that all right, yeah, we'll just use that. That the antagonists that were working behind the scenes of the war were trying to gather 12 stones of magic, and they were attempting to take over the country through those stones.
That's some big stones.
I'm sorry, was that supposed to be a pun?
Okay,
If
so
so, Blade.
so this circle up here is basically in the is it in the actual order of like normal stuff?
I don't know if they're in the proper order.
They are
They
not.
are not.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, no.
I don't think so either.
yeah. They're not in any specific order.
Okay, I see what's going on. Yeah, so does the symbol in the middle have any relevance either?
The symbol in the middle, if anyone wants to roll me an investigation check or an arcana check, they can kind of discern the meaning of that circle in the middle.
Also,
Yeah.
I finally was able to reconnect to the server, but I'm still in Plateo.
Oh, okay. Let me get you back on the map then, while everyone's rolling.
You just have terrible luck with this tool.
I guess.
I don't know what happened. I mean, it's only been the last week that you've been having that issue.
As a side note, if you do get booted out and you need to get back to the dungeon, on the top right you can go to select map and then just go to the Zodiac dungeon.
Didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, I
I
did.
fell by accident.
Learn something new every day.
Okay, cool. I didn't know you guys could actually see that or not, so. All right, anyone with a 15 or higher, you can discern that the emblem in the middle seems like it from the way that
No one has a 15 or
Yeah,
higher.
and no one rolled
Oh.
a 15. I rolled a 14.
or lower.
Wait. Oh, I thought that was. Okay, I mistook Lore's insight roll on the top of the list. So. Okay.
So we don't know shit.
Yep, you don't know what's going on with that.
So, is there any indication that these symbols on the floor are connected to anything else?
As far as you can tell, the symbols on the floor are just embedded glyphs that just seem to resonate with some sort of energy, and that they are a repository of some sort of arcane power.
If everybody would like to give me, say, 10 minutes, I could try to cast Detect Magic.
Sure. Yeah. And these
I
are
think
written
that's a great
directly.
plan.
These are written directly onto the stone floor, correct?
Yep.
All right, you got 10 minutes, and then I'm stupid.
Sal, what's going up on these stairs in this hallway here? Is this a dead end?
Yep. It's just you just see into an endless void in front of you.
Run into the wall.
Can I go
Just
into
run
the
forward,
void?
Lord.
Yeah, you guys can venture wherever you'd like to.
I
I'm
tried it.
still loading, so I'm just watching on Tengris.
I try to touch the endless void with a stick. Like, is it like a weird thing?
It's just emptiness. It's literally just, as you point out there, it's just nothing's out there except for a blackened void.
Noted.
Can
When
I?
one looks into the void, one should be aware that the void does not look like that. Alright, actually, I just mangled that quote so hard. It was a different quote. So, yeah.
Can I walk into the void?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do that.
Oh god, not that again. It's gonna be the hallway all over again.
This time it looks like there's nothing there rather than some things. This is potentially different. I'm a. Well, I was gonna say scientist, but that's categorically false. I've been a lab assistant of sorts.
It's alright, just
Walk
check.
into the void or
useless
not.
ignore.
Yeah. I can't move my character. My thing isn't loading.
Oh,
So
I
I'm
got
just
you, buddy.
watching on your stream.
Okay.
I will yeet him into the void.
Yeah, so as soon as Ludum takes one step into the void, he automatically gets transported back to the center of the room again.
What's that sensation feel like?
Oh, you feel just a bitter cold, like not enough to actually do any damage, but as if, you walked into the equivalent of a snowy peak on a blizzard.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, I can't move my map. It's a street. Okay, cool. That was informative. That did work differently than the last one. But if people are doing material stuff that isn't walking into darkness, I will be quiet and let them focus.
Nope, I learned how to tune everything out. I am just casting Detect Magic in the corner.
I taught her that well.
I cannot respond to that. I am busy.
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check real quick as you're detecting magic.
Well, I mean, it takes 10 minutes for me to cast these rituals.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm saying that as soon as you're done with the
Okay.
ritual, go ahead and just roll me that Arcana check.
Come on, Zodiac Dungeon, I believe in you. You can do it.
It's better than my last one.
What is it? I don't see it yet.
16.
Yeah, the moment that, the ritual goes off, you automatically see a blinding white light, and you have enough sense just to turn things off before you get any damage. The floor itself is pulsating with enough magic to power a small town, essentially.
Oh, bloody hell, that's bright. Is there anything looking like it sort of connects to them from elsewhere?
Yeah, you're able to get the feeling that the energy radiating out from this room, there's tendrils floating out to all corners of essentially through the walls and out towards the general area.
Right. As soon as I clear the spots from my vision, it looks like there's sorts of tendrils of magic leading to other rooms. Oh, that hurts. I'm going to have a bit of migraine.
So what you're saying is that we should probably just stay here, yes?
If you want to starve to death and slowly die of dehydration, yes.
On that note, I'm just going to kind of walk this way and peer into this room.
I wonder if we can starve in here.
On that note, I'm gonna follow Zach.
Find out.
Rules in these places are in this area. I've learned my usual logic doesn't apply to them, so it's possible that maybe not. Oh.
I'll stumble about and try to follow the sound of bells like stomping.
I'll follow as well.
I wonder if there's some type of order we're supposed to investigate these in.
We're going to start in the order that
I'm
I
all
like.
alone now.
I'm talking to your dog. Where are you going at?
I'm just following the group at this point.
All right. So as soon as Belzec gets into the threshold between the doors, there's nothing that appears instantly as you walk in. It's a very barrier-laden room with the symbols in the corners. But as soon as about 5 seconds pass, you are... And this feeling of dread as if there's a presence in here, should you go further, might awaken it.
I think I ate something wrong, guys.
Yeah, my stomach feels like you ate something wrong too.
I'm not sure I want to know what that means.
You can eat something wrong?
You can feel his stomach?
That's the part that was disturbing me, yes?
Really quick peering in, I saw, like, what did I see in the room? Just, like, I didn't want to, like, walk in and just, like, plop in there. Like, I kind of just peered in.
Oh, you see nothing. It was just all you see is just a bare-laden floor with walls made out of pure, your typical brick wall with just the Virgo symbol in the corners.
Do we need wandering in blindly?
I imagine we probably always need that. It worked out well with that knoll in the forest.
You're absolutely right. I cast Armor of Agathis at 2nd level and blunder in blindly, just fly over everybody's head.
I'll follow him.
Me too.
Well, I mean, if he's going, I'm...
Well, I can't leave him to die. I'm supposed to take care of
Yeah,
him.
isn't that like
Help.
All right. Let's see here. I should be able just to select... Oh, maybe I have to go back to... And as soon as you guys all start walking in, you see what appears to be a fallen angel with demonic features pop out. And she's like, finally, new hosts.
Does it present like an Asimar or just like a...
No, more like a fallen angel type.
Okay, cool.
like a human-esque figure?
Yeah, more of a human-esque figure type, but the wings itself are grayed, and that instead of in place of normal legs, they're more demonic with talons for where the feet are.
Cool.
You're all very concerned about what she looks like. What concerns me the most is that she referred to us as hosts.
Oh, wonderful. I can make an excellent host. Would you like something to drink? Would you care to make yourself comfortable? I'm sure we can find
August,
something.
darling, I don't believe that that's what she was referring to. It's more like the,
Parasitic
parasite.
Now that I think about it, I do feel like Argus would throw a fucking great party.
He does.
Do that when this is over. We should have him do that.
He does. We just want to make sure that the town in which it happens is fireproof.
Isn't flammable?
So are they all dead yet, or are they just like, demons?
Okay.
Doing...
I'm gonna like hail really quick and be like, before anything happens, really quick question: what the hell just happened?
Are you?
I'm asking the angel.
Oh, she basically just looks at you and just kind of just looks at you and just says, "Oh, don't worry about that. You're here just for the simple purpose of giving me a new body to get out of here."
I'm gonna look at Argus and be like, "Do you want the honors?"
What is your name?
Never want the honors, but I always seem to be the one that takes them.
You seem to charge head first, so.
She responds to, "My name is Ultimacia."
Ultimacia. That sounds vaguely familiar for no good reason. Sounds like something I'd hear in the future. Can I interest you in the body of a robot dog? Would that work for you?
Oh, dear God.
Also, you see, this is how you make a good villain. She's interesting. Like those wings are fantastic. She literally made me feel afraid before I even saw her.
And she's quite threatening.
All right. So cover your guys' self as if you guys were going to walk into there in what order that you need to, and then we'll roll initiative and we'll get this fight started.
So, I assume that's a no on the robot dog.
Yeah, I was gonna ask her. I assume we can't talk through this?
No.
Cool. On site
To be fair, Lunam, I already tried talking.
I'm not good at talking. I'm good at swinging.
I am tough at talking.
He's not a talker.
Oh, hey, stop it.
Wow.
My map works now. Cool.
Oh, good.
All right. This.
The lack of locking on these blocks is like triggering my OCD, and I know that friggin' Tengri knows it, and he's doing it on purpose.
Oh God, the fucking train.
Yes,
boss.
the fucking train boss.
All right. So let's see if we got you guys' initiative rolls down now, and I'll just plug those into the encounter.
Oh, that's smashing. I rolled a 22.
That's alright, I rolled a 3.
11.
19.
Well, a 7, sorry, with total.
Just making sure you guys can only see your own initiative rolls currently.
Yeah, mine. It's still,
Yeah,
it's still loading.
Like,
Yeah.
buffer for like.
It's because it's late and there are a lot more people using it. This morning it was instant.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll give it a little bit of a.
No worries.
Yeah.
I'll put mine on the tool.
In Discord or in the map pool?
I'll put mine on map tool. I can put it in Discord too.
I was just asking because I didn't see anything in the map pool.
Oh wow, that delay's actually. Oh, they're gonna need some more bandwidth for that.
Yeah, it's taking a long time this time.
There it goes.
Yeah, it's like trying to like update items from Homebrew.
Oh, as she's blustering, I point out, hey, do you guys see that this room is marked with one of the things we saw in the last room?
Yes, we did notice. This is
Yep,
a
saw that.
no.
Well, nobody said it out loud, so.
It's fun because August knows something about something for once.
Yes, yes. Congratulations. It was bound to happen eventually.
What
No,
is this
take
symbol
that
supposed
back.
to be?
Where's Tatanka's roll? That's 11.
It means we can fight now, ask questions later.
I was an 11.
This is literally the most. Lore notes that this is the most nonchalant this party has ever come into a combat before.
Yeah, I'm fully just waiting until she attacks me. I'm trying real hard to go with flow.
Oh, son of a mother's goat! Are you
And
kidding me?
I think I'm overcorrecting, maybe, but that's yet to be proven. So
It does seem to be working for you.
yeah, it hasn't not worked yet. So
All right, I've got to get you guys' max HPs. I don't know why it's not giving me your guys' max HP in this tool. It's weird because it was when I first started, and lately it's just been like meh. All right.
It looks like it hasn't updated for last level, maybe?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
go double check on that.
Because it also doesn't say anything about spells. Like, it doesn't say that I have access to 3rd level spells on this.
Well,
But-
not on map tool. I haven't updated that, but I'm talking about the D&D Beyond tracker. It doesn't.
Oh!
Yeah, that hasn't.
That's-
Yeah, it doesn't give me like all your HPs and stuff are all gone essentially. It's limiting them out at 0. So I'm like, okay.
Oh, yeah, that's no good.
So I've got to manually put in your HP every time we do a new thing of combat.
It would be neat if they could automatically, like, put the initiative rolls of your players in the campaign into your
Yeah,
tracker tool.
on the combat tracker.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
nice.
It feels like that might be, like, the direction they're taking it.
It's only an alpha, so it's like
All right, and now that we have now that we've got HPs put in and we've got initiative, Argus, go ahead and start us off.
oh, so she looks like she's going to come and eat faces. I'm not a fan of that.
Quick, play music at her.
That is disgusting. Why would you say something like that to me?
Because it seems to work for you.
Fine.
it does.
I
I
mean,
will.
it was insulting, but it was also sort of supportive.
I will use my bonus action to cast Hex on her using my Pact Magic.
Okay.
And that means that I can choose an ability that she has disadvantage on ability checks with. I'm going to go with Strength. Why not? And I'm going to back up a little bit, and I'm going to pull my lute out, and I'm going to play some music at her with my action, and I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
I get 2 blasts. First one is a 12.
Miss.
Okay. Second one is a 13.
Miss.
Alright, well. So the silver and green bolts of Eldritch Blast energy come from my lute and just smashes the wall behind her. Well, I don't know if she was mad before, but she's mad now.
Well, there goes the robot dog suggestion.
Alright, that's all I got.
All right. Lore.
Is this a 10 by 10 monster? Cell?
No, it's standard 5 foot. I just put her in the middle because it was aesthetically pleasing to me.
OCD.
But mechanically depressing.
No, you motherfucker! Stop it!
I'll move up and I'll toss my spear a couple times.
Okay.
My magical spear. And I guess we're just attacking this thing, so this is exciting.
It does want to climb inside of our bodies.
Is that? I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing, but I'm not saying that out loud. So
Well, if she didn't want it to be useful, maybe she'll take lore.
Will you take a robot, man?
I did not say any of that out loud.
So Luna is out.
22.
You don't need to. I will still volunteer you.
22 will hit.
Hell yeah.
Looks like 24 as well, so 2 hits.
Mm-hmm.
10 on the first one.
Okay.
Is it normally this laggy?
No.
No, I was saying before, like this morning it was instant. It's lagging now, I'm assuming, because it's
Okay.
so late and a lot more people
Prime
are
time.
using it.
6 on the second one, Sal.
Okay, cool. All right.
Does this demon creature thing look like it's looking at someone in a certain way? I mean, other than me, because I just hit it.
It's kind of looking more at Kestrel, and then it looks a little bit more at Tatanka.
All right. My dog will run over here. And I guess we'll do. Can my dog do a dodge action?
I would assume so.
I don't know if he can, but
Isn't that like its base action if you don't tell it to do something?
I think so.
well, it's gonna come up here and it's gonna dodge. And then I look over at Kestrel, like she should know that my dog's gonna help her. That's my action.
Okay. All right. So that was Lore Belzak.
Alrighty, I am going to approach, putting myself kind of in between. And I'm gonna start swinging.
Okay.
So, I actually don't know where. Oh wait, yes I do. Oh, okay. The first one, I don't think hits. It rolled a 12
No.
and a 22.
That will hit.
You there?
Yeah, that'll hit. So.
Okay, sorry, I didn't hear. That one hit is for 13 damage.
Okay.
Um, so I'm also going to use my bonus action to use Pollen Master and swing that.
Okay.
But
I get 2 attacks because fighter.
Yep.
And then I'm using the bonus, like, I still have a bonus action, right? That's,
Yeah, you still got your bonus.
I'm not messing that up. I
Yeah,
thought you
you're-
was interrupting.
no, I said you hit him with the butt. That's your
Yeah.
bonus.
Oh, I just heard Bud. Sorry. Okay, so that one's also 22 to hit,
Nice. Yep.
and that is a whopping 7 damage. So 20 total.
Okay.
Wow, that's gonna be my turn.
All right. Tatanka.
Didn't do a thing. I don't know if we'll see it.
I'm gonna move up close to her so I can hit her.
Okay.
Either one where you're not in my way.
Okay, right there, I guess.
Okay. And then I'm going to rage.
As it should be done.
And I am going to hit her with my great axe. $22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, 8 damage.
Womp womp womp.
But then I get to swing again.
You do.
8 damage.
Okay.
Oh, no, I didn't. I have to roll to hit again, sorry.
Oh.
25.
Yeah, they'll still hit, so. Alright. Anything else from Tatanka?
That's all.
I want to check something. 'Cause it might be more than that. Just trying to see what the damage was on. Because I don't think that it includes rage damage.
Oh,
Isn't that
no.
like a plus 1d4?
Plus 2
Plus 2 when you're
when you're raging, yeah.
you get
Plus 2 melee damage with strength weapons.
yeah, that's 9th level that goes up. Yeah, no, it's plus 2 damage, and it still isn't or populating for me what it is that you rolled. But I
rolled an 8 both times.
So 10 damage total.
So 10 damage.
Yeah.
With 2 hits, yeah.
Okay.
Don't you get something too when you when people are near you and you're raging? Don't you get your like totem thing?
Oh, yeah, I have to see where that is. While I'm raging, my allies have advantage on melee attack rolls against any hostile creature within 5 feet of me.
Holy moly.
Oh, well, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Tactics.
When you're in
Oh,
melee
yeah,
range
I got it.
of
I
her.
understood.
Oh.
So it's if you're attacking the same thing that she is attacking, basically.
Yeah.
Melee.
You don't have to be within 5 feet of me. The creature that you're attacking does.
Yeah, it's not one that she's targeting. It's one that's within 5 feet of
Yeah, I
her.
got it.
Give me 1 second. I forgot to give Lunum something for this map, too. Oh, no!
I fucking kicked me back out onto a different map. Oh, it's loaded me this time now.
Okay. Forgot about your awesome weapon. Alright, anything else from Tatanka?
No, that will end my turn.
Alright. She kind of gives a sly grin and looks over at Kestra. It's like, yes, I think I'll take that one. Kestra, I need you to either make an athletics or an acrobatics check, depending which one is your better.
Say athletics.
Oh, shite.
Aluminum is like out loud pondering, like,
9.
can I have her body? She takes mine.
Well,
Roll a 2.
this might hurt a bit then.
Wings seem very. I keep getting kicked out of this.
Yeah, I'll hopefully maybe I have to do something with my router then and see if there's something with that. Essentially, she looks over at Kestrel and says out loud, "Open the 7 doors to reach the Tower of Power, Ultima!" And now, yeah, well, let's see. I don't know if this will get into your guys' log or not, so let's give that a try. Oh, not that dice. That dice is bad. That dice. We want that one. Oh, I just rolled it off of Argus's sheet. Whoops. Alright, 9 points of necrotic damage to Kestrel.
Interesting damage choice.
Lunum, make me an insight roll.
Oh, yeah. 15. I thought that was a 1.
Alright.
Did you see how much damage I took?
9 necrotic.
Yep, 9. Yep. 9 damage. Alright, Lunum, you can kind of tell that if you decide to take a little bit more time outside of this, you might be able to come up with a spell similar and cast it on foes, either using that same type of effect or even radiant damage, depending on your alignment.
What did the spell appear to? What did it appear to me from my perspective?
From your perspective, it was dark energy that came from the ground and shot up straight up into the air, pummeling Kestrel as it was being channeled upwards. All right, and then with that, that is its action. So Lunam.
So we're making a decision. We guiding bolt.
Okay.
$16 to hit.
Miss.
Awesome. I don't want to do anything else. I'm going to move forward to occupy space so she can't leave.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Kestrel.
Oh, she grounded.
Nothing. Also, for the record, if you wanted to look off of your stream and you're tired of logging in all the time, you can just tell me where you want it. Since I'm assuming you're watching on my stream.
It's
Yes.
fine. No, I have it open.
Let's try that.
It'll take
Let's
you where
see.
you want it.
Let me see if this works still. Ignore this D4. I'm gonna roll.
Disappointed, Ant.
It was supposed to be a
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. My D4 roll actually just shows up on the log too, so that works. So. All right, so anything else for Lunam, or was that just the movement in the? Okay, Kestrel.
Right. I'm ever so slightly perturbed about how much this thing seems to want to get inside of me.
Whoa.
So I'm going
Wow.
to take a couple of steps back and then cast Firebolt.
Okay.
Are we all just gonna ignore what you just said?
Oh no, I heard.
didn't.
23 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
And I rolled 2 ones
Oh my
on
god.
my d10.
Wow.
That's a big old 2 damage. And fuck you, D&D Beyond.
oh yeah.
All right.
Started swinging. You had advantage.
I hit just fine. The problem was the rolls for damage.
Crit, and then you done 4 damage.
I suppose that's math.
Also, I don't want my body to be stolen and my soul to be eaten.
No, I think if she takes your body, you can have hers, and then you can just have wings.
When wings are smashing, I highly recommend.
You have wings and like those.
Well, why don't you
What?
trade with her then?
He already has wings. He doesn't need. I want wings.
Yes, you
do it.
go trade with her and take her body and give her yours and everything's solved.
But
I'm just going to be way back here.
I like my body.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn. Thank you very much.
But it wouldn't be the end of the world if I had hers instead, I guess.
All right. Back to the top. Argus.
Okay. Oh,
I just have to interrupt here and just say that I could totally see this group just like ending this dungeon by Ant just being like, here, let's go trade these on bodies.
probably fair. I'm going to hold on to a lot of my resources here because this may be a slog, and I'm just going to Eldritch Blast her again.
Okay.
Tatonka, the only thing I heard from what you just said was that this is an entirely valid reason as to why we need to stop carrying around piles of corpses.
Okay, that's an
Okay.
Did you say an 11?
Yes, and then a natural 20 for a 27.
Nice.
Doggies.
So that would be. Why does it say 2d10?
Because we're level 5?
Yeah, but it's 2 different attacks and not 2. I'm just going to roll the 2d10 and then. That's weird.
You critted.
Oh, okay, no, never mind. I found a place for it. Okay, critical hit. Boom. That is 9 damage plus my hex damage. 5, so 14 damage.
Okay.
Or that.
That might. I think it's all dice, isn't it? And then just not your ability.
So DM, with the hex on the bad guy, would my crit the hex damage as well?
No. You can make me a insight check.
Insight check.
Yeah, hex damage is affected by crits, just like smite, sneak attacks, superiority dice, etc.
11.
You can tell that whatever hex you try to place on her did not take effect.
Fair. Okay.
Fun.
Wonderful. Okay, that's fine. It's a first level spell. I'm not super worried about it. Okay, I dealt the number I said.
Okay.
9 damage.
All right. Anything else from Argus?
I'm going to not use my bonus action for anything, I don't think. Hold on. Bonus. I don't want to use my Bardic Inspiration or my Mental Inspiration or my spells, so no, we're good.
Okay. Lore.
Yeah. Appears, just keep hucking my, my magical spear. Seems, to be doing really good right now. So I'll throw that twice. Don't know if it's doing much to her, but... One day we'll get dice results.
If it doesn't show up and it shows up on your screen, just let me know and we'll go from there.
Second attack is 11. I imagine the 11 does not hit. Does the 19 hit?
The 19 does hit, but yeah, the 11 doesn't.
Okay. Tossing a d6 here. Bouncing on my table. Looks like another 10 spot there.
Okay.
I guess my doggo's hanging out there, so... I don't think I could have done anything about that attack last round, but we'll get in here.
Okay. Anything else?
My dog's gonna attack, so let me just figure out what's going on.
Oh, sure. Okay, about a 3-minute delay between rolls from the D&D Beyond log.
For being simple number pings, there must be a ton of them.
Yeah.
They're also like shared live between many different people in the campaign.
Oh, I guess I can't roll. Okay, I'll roll an attack for my dog.
Okay, sounds good.
It's kind of weird. I can't manipulate my while the die is rolling. It would seem, yeah, I probably rolled a 10 or something like that, so it missed.
Okay.
Okay. Hanging tough. Checking the.
You do know you get advantage on useless, right?
Oh yeah, good point. So I'll roll again. His name's not useless. It's useful.
I don't know. Thank you.
I missed again. All right, we're hanging in there.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Balzac.
Alrighty. Here we go. Alrighty. I'm gonna start swinging. Actually, let me double check one thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna start swinging. So. $20 hit?
Yep.
That's not much. So 7 for the first hit.
Okay.
Natural 20 for the second hit.
Nice.
Okay, wait, I gotta check something because there's something I don't know if it actually added. It did not. Okay, so I actually was going through my character and I realized that as a half-orc, I get to roll the dice one more time and I get the extra damage from that for
Critical.
7 attacks.
Oh.
So I get to roll one more because it only rolled 2. So I'm at 20 damage right now. Is there a way you can roll just a 1d10?
Yeah, on the left side there's dice pictures.
Ah, okay. So that one is a total of 24.
Damage?
Yeah, for 1 hit.
Okay.
And then
Protect. So,
okay, so I have a quick question. It involves action surge. That's a whole new action. I don't use anything to do it, correct?
correct.
So I just burn the action surge and I get one
Another
more
action.
round up. Well, full new action, so I can do 2 attacks again.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, just making sure I understood that correct. So yeah, I'm definitely action surging. Let's go again.
Blow the load.
Another natural 20.
God damn.
Okie dokie.
So that's 14 damage plus another 10. So that's 22 damage for that one.
Okay.
$15 hit.
No.
That last one misses, and then I'm going to use a bonus action to hit with my polearm.
Do that D4.
25, I'm assuming hits.
Yeah.
And that's another 8 damage for that.
Okay.
And I'm spent now.
Okay. Tatanka.
Damn. I'm gonna swing at her.
Alrighty.
That's a 10. That doesn't hit.
No.
Oh, no, I didn't put advantage.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing.
Give yourself advantage, or
I don't know, do I?
I thought when you were raging you had advantage.
No,
No,
that's a
it's-
reckless attack.
called reckless attacks. That's its own thing,
Yeah.
Oh,
which
her.
means things get advantage on attacking you. But
Yeah,
Oh.
no.
but
So,
Your allies have advantage.
Oh,
yeah,
yep.
it's meant to be like a buff for other people. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
okay, so then my rage ends, right? Because I can't attack.
No, you attacked, so your rage does not end. It is if you cannot attack
Oh.
anything. So even though you
okay.
missed-
Even though I missed, it still counts.
Remember, you also have another attack.
And you get a second.
Why do you have so many disadvantages on your character sheet?
Wait, what?
Apparently, it has something to do with the armor that I'm wearing.
Oh, you're not proficient in it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta work on that.
Okay.
Okay, again, 10 will miss. So there's my second attack.
Oh, okay.
Also, if you don't take, you don't get your damage half while raging if you're wearing armor.
I'm resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
I don't believe you get that bonus if you are wearing armor.
It doesn't say it. Doesn't say it on the thing. So
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
get
when you
unarmored
make a melee
defense.
weapon attack using strength, you gain a bonus to the damage roll that increases based on levels, and it says while raging if you aren't wearing heavy armor.
Oh.
ew.
Oh.
It actually specifies not wearing heavy armor.
Yes, it does.
That's poop.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else from Tatanka?
That's all.
All right.
Yeah, you also don't add your con mod to your armor, to your AC if you're wearing armor.
Yeah, that's already figured out for you on the sheet.
Alrighty. So at this point, you know, this creature is a little bloodied up and licking the blood on its face with its long tongue, and then just decides to allow a small chuckle. Kestrel, I need you to make me a Dex saving throw.
Why is it always me?
Because it wants to be inside of you.
You got a pretty mouth.
I am more disturbed by Belzac than I am by this monster that wants to steal my body.
I feel like that's just a theme.
Yeah, because you made it sexual.
Better. 17.
Okay, good. So this creature fades for just a brief moment and appears right behind Kestrel, but Kestrel is able to sense it as it moves.
Oh god! I did not want to be near it.
All right, and they'll take a action to attack. Ooh, and that's gonna be 14 plus 6. 20 gonna hit you?
Yes, but I cast shield.
Okay.
Got him.
And then second attack. And 17 gonna hit you?
Not anymore. Well, it wouldn't have anyway. But...
Okay. Yeah, you are nimble enough to you were nimble enough to avoid getting slashed from behind and avoid taking damage. And that was its turn.
Guys, I didn't think I liked this room.
I told you should have just swung at it. Who's next?
It was Lunam.
Oh, cool. I didn't know. My bad.
No, it's fine.
Does this thing appear to be undead?
No, not at all. If you'd like to, you could just go ahead and roll me an insight check.
21.
As far as you can tell, this thing isn't undead, but it's radiating off some real, very evil presence.
Cool. After taking that spearing from Belzac, how does it look?
It's definitely it's having a hard time keeping up, But from the last attack that it tried to land on Kestrel, there's still some work to be done on it.
Okay, I closed the map because I kept seeing it was tilting me. I'm gonna go over. No, I'm gonna guiding bolt again.
Okay.
How close did you want to be?
24. I'm gonna try to get close to it, so disincentivize her from attacking Kestrel all the time. If I can get like in the corner between the wall and Argus next to it on the other side, yeah.
Good.
24 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
What's your movement, by the way?
30 and 14 damage.
Okay.
You got just enough then.
And the next attack against it has advantage.
Nice. All right. Anything else from Lunam?
No, it's gonna be for me.
All right. We're back to Kestrel.
Right. Well, since it's in my face, I'm going to attempt to stab it with my rapier and use green flame blade.
Okay.
Oh, and I get advantage, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that. It doesn't matter. Oh, see, there go both my good rolls. 26.
Yep.
And let's see, rapier damage. Seven piercing and 2 fire.
Okay.
Now, what the bonus damage from your weapon or whatever that you got in the last dungeon?
Oh, the extra 1d4.
Yeah, no, like shock damage or something like that.
It's fire damage. I did not apply it to this attack.
I figured you were green flame blading.
That's what I do when I just melee attack. Unless I have like a good reason not to.
Just let you know.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm saving it because this is a large dungeon and I don't know how many things we're going to have to fight, which is why I did not blow all my spells or blade sync. So that is my turn.
Okay. Back to the top. Argus.
Oh dear God, it's right there. I am going to back away out of her threatened area.
She really wants to hug you.
Attack of opportunity.
You're fine because you have Kestrel and Lunam covering your retreat out of that square, so.
Okay. I am going to Eldritch Blast at it again. May the luck be with me. Ha ha ha.
May the force be with you.
Oh, stop it. Alright, Eldritch Blast. 15?
No.
And again. Aha, that's a good roll. 23.
That one roll.
10.
Mm-hmm.
And no hex. No crit this time. 10 points of force damage.
Okay.
Dealt more damage on your non-crit than he did on your crit.
Shut up.
Feels bad.
Alright, that's as good as my luck gets. That's it, I'm done.
Alright, Lore.
Anybody looking wounded yet? Like, did any of our people get hurt?
Kestrel has taken 9 damage.
I took a third of my health,
And that is it.
and that is it.
There's a mace on the ground over here.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Lunam's weapon.
Oh. I will go ahead and throw my spear at this Ultima twice. Again, keeping it real fresh here. Boom. Aces. Crit that.
Damn.
My magically infused spear. Oh, that's gonna miss. 13 misses.
Yeah.
All right, and then useful's like pork. We'll run over
Exactly
here.
How that goes.
That's exactly how it goes. Pork. I'm a dorg. And then he will also try to get his attack, which I looked up what I roll for that. It's incredible. So I have a +7 to this roll here. Yeah, 25 probably hits.
Yeah.
1d8 +2, I believe. A whopping 3.
What type of damage?
Just 3 damage from the dog. It's not. I don't think it's magical or anything.
It is. It's force damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That actually makes a difference. Okay. All right. Anything else from lore?
How's this creature looking?
It's looking.
Hurt?
Oh yeah, it's badly wounded. You can tell that it doesn't have much left to give.
Okay. I feel good about our I feel good about our strategy here. Yeah, we can move on.
Okay, Belzak.
Sorry, this is out of character and everything.
Sure.
When are you going to put my kick into my thing?
Oh right. I thought I did I not. Oh, I guess I did not write that down. Let me put that in my DM notes to give kick.
Yeah, I just about it. It's fine for right now.
So essentially, it gives you up to 15-foot range, and it does 2d6 plus your strength modifier.
Okay. But that okay. For now. Oh, perfect. I'm going to try to pincer again. Wait, I have advantage on roll because. Ooh, I didn't think of that. Still happy. So yeah, the attacks go again. Pretty sure that hits 26.
Yeah.
And the first hit is 14 damage.
Okay.
Ooh, that one doesn't hit. That's a 12.
No.
Alright. And bonus attack. 23.
Yep.
And 7 damage.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, Tatanka.
I'm gonna squeeze over in between Belzak and Kestrel.
What's your movement speed, just out of curiosity?
35.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm gonna swing at her. And that is natural 1, so 8.
Nope.
Okay, we're gonna try that again. 16.
Nope.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm really contributing tonight, guys.
You're providing advantage to our rolls.
Just pointing this out, but your walking speed is normally 25, right? And you get 10 because you're a barbarian.
Correct.
You don't get that extra 10 feet because you're wearing heavy armor.
Well, so that's what I thought too, but I equipped it and it still says walking speed is 35.
Fast movement, your speed increases by 10 feet while you aren't wearing heavy armor.
Oh, damn it.
That's fine. It's fine for now. So.
We need to get you heavy armor that is not heavy armor.
Seriously, yeah.
What's your con modifier and what's your like con and dex?
It would normally give her 16. 2 and 4.
Yeah.
That plus medium armor would still be pretty decent.
Armor would take away the con mod.
You mean? Oh, it does. Oh, that's armor.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
it's an unarmored defense.
So plus the bracer, so 17 armor class. Yeah.
So we'll roll that, and
It's a lot of good for 2 armor class.
okay. Wow, that sucked. All right, so she's gonna try to take another attack onto Kestrel, and I have disadvantage because I'm not attacking it because of good old useful. So 10's not gonna hit her.
I completely forgot about our bonus 1 AC.
And let's try a second attack. Oh, that one probably will hit unless this is really bad. All right. So your shield's still up, or is that just for that turn that it's up? Kestrel? Does a 16?
sorry.
Does a 16 hit you?
A 16 does not hit me now.
Okay. Yep. So it tries to take another swing at Kestrel again, but thanks for Useful's distracting movements, it misses both times. So Lunam, go ahead.
Let's go. I think we're just gonna bonk this idiot on the head with my warhammer. Good advantage because of wow, 15.
You have advantage. Just there's multiple.
Yes. Yeah, I know. 15. So I think I miss.
Yeah.
I'm having a lot of fun this way, friends. One second. And I don't even get wings at the end of this.
Dice spot.
Whatever. That's my turn.
All right. Kestrel.
All right. I'm really not liking this thing. I'm going to try and stab it again with green flame blade and my rapier. That is a 23 to hit.
Yep, I'll hit.
12 piercing and 6 fire.
All right, tell me how you kill it.
Excellent. I want to hack its bloody wings off and then just stab it through the throat.
Yep, and as it falls, it just basically you hear a shrike peak as blah blah blah. You hear a shrieking cry as the wings come off, and then suddenly that scream is deafened as soon as the rapier goes through it. I need everyone here to make me a dex saving throw.
Oh, fun. 15.
21.
Five.
Pretty sure I ain't getting out of the way.
Argus stepped away for a second, and I rolled for him, and he may regret that.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's a 13.
Okay, and that's everyone's roll, correct?
Yeah, I rolled a 9, but yeah, useful rolled like a 21. It looks like.
All right. Anyone who did not get a 10 or
Definitely a 19.
anyone who did not get a 10 or above will take 4 points of energy damage.
10 or above?
Yeah, anyone who got 10 or above, they do not have to take the 4 points of energy damage.
Would that be like force damage?
Let me double check here. Just want to be on the safe side.
It makes no difference for me, but I mean,
You know what? We'll just make it radiant damage at this point. Yep, just 4 points of radiant damage. So,
it makes no mechanical difference.
well, yeah.
So, was that from her dying?
Yep. Yep, there was...
Explosion of light.
Yeah, there was so much... She had so much charged radiant energy in her that when it ignited, she ended up going kaboom. So...
Fantastic. So, I kick one of the wings over in the general direction of Lunam. Here, I saved you one of these. You rather fascinated.
Oh,
I'm gonna check out.
One wing is all you need to
I'm
fly.
gonna check out these runes over here on the ground. See if anything happened.
I was gonna say, is there any reaction in the room?
Oh, so yeah, let me get to that real quick. So as soon as that energy discharges, the body of Ultimacia just ends up disappearing. The runes in the corner flare up with a large amount of arcane power, radiant energy, and end up just flooding the pillars in the becoming pretty much pillars of energy in the corners, focusing into the middle of the room. And all of a sudden, floating in the middle is a stone the size of pretty much a small, for lack of a better term, small melon.
It's a medium-sized stone.
Are there any markings on the stone?
Yep, the stone has the markings that were in the corner of the room.
Hey, these are the rocks from the story. Who knew?
Are we
That
supposed
this
to
would happen.
collect them and move them? Is it mobile? Is it attached to something?
It's just floating in air.
I'll go grab it.
I'm assuming we're gonna.
I'd be
have to grab-
careful before touching that because the last time that we touched something, we should probably like wait. It hurt my hand.
This seems to be our reward for doing this. You just gotta go with the flow, or
Why not
even if it
just
hurts
have
so
the
badly.
dog take a nibble at it or something?
How about I examine it with my perception of the
I'm
arcane
going to-
first?
Tell you if it's going to sting, and the dog is easily mendable.
Okay, so is anybody legitimately grabbing this? Because if not, I'm gonna run up and grab it.
Lunam said he was.
I mean, if people had objection, I stopped.
I mean, if you grab it, that's fine. I was just gonna look at it first. It's no big deal. No one listens to the robot anyway.
I'll take my chances.
Analytical.
I will gladly grab it and hold it where everybody can see it.
Yeah, as soon as you put it,
That's how Belzak died.
yeah, as soon as you grab it, Belzak, you feel a small warmth coming from the stone, and you just feel, you know, a bit of an energy flowing through the stone. Nothing that's damaging or anything, but you can definitely feel that there's energy moving through it.
And what about the rest of the room? Did we notice like the runes or anything light up in the room?
No, as soon as the ruins charged up and flooded the middle with energy and created the stone, the ruins went back to being a mute quiet.
Okay. So, doesn't hurt, guys. You wanna put this in your baggy lore?
He didn't turn into a Lucavi demon, did he?
Yeah.
No more than usual.
Sure. I'll store it for now. Although when he does hand it to me, I'll make an Arcana check just to look at it
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
because I'm just that kind of guy. I'll probably make a note of it in my book actually, unless we're probably moving on. I'll do nerd stuff later, I guess. It looks like a 22.
You can tell that there's so much power packed into this thing that it can definitely operate as some sort of energy source, or can be used to release a huge quantity of energy to do something with.
Well, wait a second. Is it like a magic device?
I wouldn't say that. More like a magic artifact in a sense that it's basically, as far as you can tell with your Arcana check, is that there's just a huge reservoir of arcane energy within the stone itself.
Well, do you all? This seems to be a very powerful repository of magic. Either it's something that we can keep on our person while we continue exploring, or we could take it back to the room to see if it interacts with the larger rooms. Any thoughts on this?
I'm totally down for exploring, but I'd like to take a little break here and just kind of recoup a little bit.
Are you injured?
I wouldn't say injured. I figure while we're looking at the room, I can take a chill pill. Is that alright?
Well, it would make my spell die, so my protective spell that I have on myself, it would just make it that I cast at the beginning of the fight completely useless. But I mean,
It's your guys' call. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not really like majorly injured.
I don't feel like this is the time for that.
Chances are good that, considering that we just got a stone in a room going along with one of those symbols, that we'll probably have to do this 11 more times. Which means that if we take a break after every single one, we're going to be here for a very long time. Speaking as the person who was targeted by and got the shite smacked out of them the most, I say we go and explore another room.
Just to be clear, this conversation took longer than that whole entire fight did.
Fantastic. Let's sit here and talk about it for an hour.
We need to be more efficient with our time, I suppose. No, actually, we can chill. I'm just.
I'll take the stone and put it in the bag, Sal. You can move it off the map, the thing, if you want.
Okay.
I know it's an item on here. Unless it's gonna melt out.
There you go.
It's not like one of those Molaram stones.
Alright, so. Alright, so pick up another room, any room.
I'm going to go into the next room, just north of that other room.
Okay.
Is there anything to be said about going in the order of the circle on the floor, or do we just kind of yeet?
You guys.
Kind of jettisoned that plan already.
Well, there's no telling where the starting point of the circle is. If we go from this M, we can go for the...
You're saying continuing going in the order of whence we started.
Yeah.
That is a possibility.
It's just food for thought. I don't necessarily think it's what we must
I was
do.
going to present a pattern formation before, but Belzak made our decision for us. Perfectly fine. It was a perfectly fine choice. But
I shrug and peek in with her.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm poking my head in the room.
Okay. As
Alright, let go.
yeah, as soon as you peek your head in the room, you actually don't see anything but the ruins in there.
Do we notice anything else, or is it just the ruins?
Yep, just the ruins.
How... Yeah, hold on a second, actually. Just how injured are you, Kestrel?
Well, imagine that you have... No,
I'll
I'm not
heal
gonna
her.
try. Okay, as long as I don't get hit like I did that last time 2 more times?
Give me a second. I will heal you with the ability not healing where in range. Where is it? Cure Runes. That makes sense. Cure Runes. First level. Oh, very bad. 6.
I'm good with that. Thank you very much. Right. I suppose I'm just going to go in the room while we're all sort of traffic jamming in the hallway.
Yeah, I'm walking.
Okay. As soon as you walk into the runes in the corner flash, you know, their trademark colors, and then all of a sudden there's a small light and Wow, is that on the background layer? I guess that is. I need to hide this guy.
If anybody shows up, Bloom is immediately going to say, "Hello, what's your name?"
So as soon as you walk into the room and the light flares up, you see on the sides of the room large gemstones. And on the other side, you see basically what would be metal bars. And on the far end of the room, you see a scale.
And just
Like-
to be clear, visually, these orbs and the bars, from what I can see, do not match up.
Nope,
Right off. I'm just making sure that's the case.
that is the case.
Okay, so good question then. Looking at this, does it look like it's like big enough to pile everything on each side, or does it look like it's like 1 and 1, like it's just like a very small plate to like balance them on the scale?
So the scales themselves look like on one side they're able to hold so we'll just say the north end of the scale here. This side looks like it's got a small bucket that looks like it could hold multiple of these gems if necessary. On this side, it's more of just a flat plate and something that fits the size of these. Just know that these aren't actually to scale. They're pretty much the size of just a regular bar, and these gems are probably the size of, I would say, probably a small like plum or something of that size. Something that's, but for visually, I wanted to make these a little bigger so that way you guys can visually see them without having to zoom in all the way.
This is the reward room. Do we just take these and go?
Can I just start picking stuff up, see if they weigh the same?
Yeah.
Cool. I will start with the purple orb.
Okay. Yeah, you picked up the purple orb and it, you put in the size of your hand, you put in your hand and, get a good feel of the weight for it.
Does it seem to weigh the same as the blue one?
Yep.
And all the rest?
Yep, they all weigh the same. They're the exact same cut and size.
Cool.
Okay, so next question is then, I'm going over, since I see them examining those, and I want to examine the metal bars.
Okay.
I'm going to pick them up and check them weight-wise as well. I'm assuming, like, are they all the same size, or are they
Yep.
shaped according to what would seem to be weight?
Yep, they're shaped in this form that you would see at like a blacksmith shop or any other metallurgy place that deals in raw materials. Well, not raw, but processed materials. So the gold bar looks like something you would see like at a bank, or the copper bar and stuff look like what you would see at the at a blacksmith shop that's looking to just make use of materials like that.
So it's a cast bar, irrelevant of weight, just a cast bar of different metals.
Yep.
Okay.
And you said all the bars weighed the same?
Yep.
Can I compare one of the orbs to a bar in weight?
Yep. So as soon as you do that, you pick up a bar and you compare it to the orb. The bar definitely feels a bit more weighted, and that is just for the fact that, as far as you can tell, metal versus a gem, different density has different weights. So the metal bars do weigh a lot more than in comparison to the gems.
Okay, I'm going to reach out and pick up the gold bar
Okay.
and get a feel for the weight of it.
Okay.
And I'm going to place it on the plate of the scale.
Okay.
I'm going to go over to the other one I'm going to pluck a feather out of my wing. Ow! And put it in the other end of the scale.
You barely notice a small tinge of weight, but at the same time, it could just be your imagination.
Okay. Guys, I think it's broken.
Have you tried putting your glasses on there?
Glasses that don't come off my face.
He's not lying. I'm fairly certain that he reapplied them with glue.
Alright, Tatanka, really quick. Can you tell me, since you're familiar with metals, what all these bars are?
Ooh, I don't know, Sal, can I?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a history check with advantage.
Four.
That's with advantage?
Yeah? I rolled
Holy
a
crap.
1 and a 4.
You try to make a guess, but you kind of just know them by feel, and you're more used to the raw material than the processed version of them.
Unfortunately, Belzak, I can't be of much help here.
Apparently, you've never
Wow,
seen it
at all tonight.
Dice spot.
We're very poor.
Okay.
I feel as though the best person with my theory is it's potentially value based, like gold value based. Does anybody, and I feel as though Argus might best know the value of jewels, like amethyst, topaz, etc.
Probably not. I don't have a whole lot of experience with money changing.
Sal, can I make a roll for computating values of things?
Yeah, go ahead and make me an investigation roll.
Investigation. That's a skill that I have.
While that's happening, I'm just gonna put the topaz on the other side of the scale as the gold bar.
Out of curiosity, the symbols on the floor, are they in actual color, or are they just being used to differentiate them for us out of character?
They are in-game the same color.
I rolled a 25.
Okay, so, yep, you definitely know what each of these gems are, so give me one sec here as I go ahead and name them off for you. Let me double check here. My notes.
So this symbol looking like it's red is in character.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, and we need...
Ruby, amber, citrine, amethyst, and sapphire. Just let it go.
Yeah, I know.
Did I get there?
Yeah, so what are we agreeing on? Ruby and... What did we call the yellow one? Topaz, right? Topaz.
Amber or topaz. You know, take your pick.
Yeah. Emerald. Amethyst. Oh. Yeah, this is why I never want a spelling bee, because I can't remember. Oh, A-E-M-B. S-T. And a sapphire. Okay, so yeah, you're able to discern each gem appropriately and kind of got a bit of a worth with them.
I
So
go and prep the red
What-
one.
What's my value, like estimates on those?
All right, so with the ruby, emerald, sapphire, basically all of them are worth 1,000 gold pieces each.
We could just leave then with this shit.
All right. Yeah.
Well, if you recall, we usually can't leave with things from this place, if I remember.
Not if we throw them in the void.
If you throw them in the void, don't they just come back inside?
Yeah, that is what happened to me.
Yeah.
The rules might work differently for items.
Well, your items came back with you, did they not? They were on your person.
Yeah, but it's kind of like if you were to throw a fire spell at me, my stuff doesn't really catch on fire the same way as if you just throw a fire spell at my stuff if they were on the floor. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm just putting
That
out
makes no
things.
sense. All materials burn at the same level of heat, do they not? Some things take more damage from it.
Well, it's
Check with
easier
your
to
dog.
light things on fire that aren't being.
All these gems, I think, are approximately worth 1,000 gold, Sal. Is that
Yeah.
what's going on here?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So apparently these gems don't have any different values. They're all just about 1,000 gold worth. So I'm not quite sure if we're going to be able to get. I don't think this is that. I don't believe it's that subtle of a puzzle, but perhaps it is.
Did anything happen with the topaz and the gold bar?
No. Unfortunately, the poor gold bar is completely uplifted by the ruby. So the ruby's all the way down towards the bottom of the scale. Well, it lifted the gold bar up.
Wait. So a lighter item moved up a heavier item.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
With that being the case, I'm going to also grab one of these silverish bars. I'm going to go with this one and move it and put it on this well.
Are
Okay.
you taking off the gold bar or leaving it?
No. I'm stacking them on each other.
Okay. You see the weight just slowly shift down. It's still not equal, but at least you saw some movement as the bars move down a little bit.
As they're observing this, they see Ludum come back with just an armful of bars to heap onto the scale,
Okay.
Are
So
you just stacking all of them?
more or less. Yeah. See what happens.
Is there anything else in the room? Like, what is the weight made of, or are there any symbols anywhere? Is there
the,
anything else in the room?
not really. I mean, unfortunately, it's a pretty simple balance scale. So it's just made out of a wood bottom with what appears to be just an iron center with iron arms that dangle the two opposing edges. So there's no actual there's no engravings or nothing special about it. It's just pretty much balancing out the weight of the two. It's just simple. It's just a simple design.
And
Okay,
nothing else in
so
the room? Sorry.
oh, you're fine. I was just gonna say when the other bar was added before all the others are, when it went down, it didn't like swing the other way. It would not go down the whole way. It just kind of moved down a little bit, so the gem
Yeah.
was still tilting more.
Yeah, the gem's still tilted on the bottom. It may have budged maybe a couple of centimeters. Well, not centimeters. I would say about half an inch to an inch.
I think Ludum's in the right direction then.
Yeah.
Well, or it's a 1-for-1. We don't know, but we can try all 5 and see what happens.
Yep.
So, Venom brought over all 5, I'm assuming, or the
Yeah.
upper 3.
I just plop them down the clang.
Yep. So the bars completely sink to the bottom, and the gem props all the way up to the top.
I remove all of them and leave the mithril one on.
Okay. Yeah. As soon as you leave the mithril one on, the scales balance out.
Neat.
Does anything happen?
Nope.
Alright, we know that ruby and mithril are equivalent. Let's look for the next equivalent pair.
Them in the same
Agreed.
pile.
So I grab the... What is this, topaz? Oh, I can't grab it. Someone else is holding it. Oh, there we go. So topaz. For funsies, I put the silver bar on.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't really move a whole lot, unfortunately.
Copper. Topaz is a dog shit gem anyway.
You're not wrong.
Take that, Topaz. Got 'em.
Yeah. You were asking for it.
Did it work?
Wow, did they... Okay, hold on. Let me double check here. Okay, so what bars do you currently have on the
Just copper.
copper? Nothing moves.
Gold.
Nada.
And that leaves silver. No,
No, you
platinum.
already did platinum. There you go.
Yep, platinum, and that one balance out.
Hmm.
I thought you said it was a dog shit gem.
That's what I thought. Is Mithril more or less expensive than silver?
Well, value-wise, I don't think
Than
it
platinum, sorry. Does anybody know?
I don't know offhand.
Mithril's fairly pricey.
Yeah, Mithril's Mithril's a lot more pricier. I think it goes.
It's no adamantine, but it's usually
Yeah.
Mithril's usually fairly magical.
But then again, platinum is used literally as currency.
Mithril's usually used for armor.
Yeah, maybe it's like, in defense of my hypothesis, maybe Mithril is actually more expensive. It's less expensive than platinum, and it's like inverse, where the worst gem goes with the best metal.
But
So
we have
value-wise, they were all
ruby
the same.
versus sapphire, and are they really that different in price?
I don't know.
I don't think that there's really much like to be gleaned from them. Let's just trial and error the last two, and then
Right.
the third will be the
So,
third.
emerald and silver. What have we got?
Emerald and silver. Let me double check. Nothing. No movement.
Emerald and copper.
No movement.
Emerald and gold.
No movement.
Interesting. We reject emerald, amethyst, and gold.
Amethyst. Hold on, let me double check. Nope.
Copper
Nope.
and silver.
Nope.
Alright, amethyst can go fuck itself. Sapphire. Silver.
Sapphire and silver, nada.
Gold. I was not expecting you to go back to the top.
No.
And copper.
Nada.
So, if you happen to look over, or most likely here, Lunam has kind of picked up the topaz and is just hitting it with his warhammer.
Don't break it. We need it.
I'm not hitting it like hard yet.
I scoop up the topaz. I just tuck it under one arm while we go back to work trying to measure things out. So
Okay.
the problem is that the bars are not heavy enough for the gems, or the other way around.
Yeah, the gems seem like they're heavier than what the bars can offset.
What about gold and silver? I think it's silver, right? Yeah, silver.
Yeah, no difference with any of those combinations.
Can I try to- Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what about the sapphire and like the platinum?
Yeah, the sapphire and the platinum definitely offset.
So they're
Balanced?
balanced.
Yep.
What about
Annoying.
the mithril and the amethyst?
The mithril, let me double check here. So hold on, let me just double check here. So platinum is, okay, platinum 500. So you had platinum with topaz, and then you had mithril with the ruby, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, and then we have the amethyst that is sitting with,
Mithril right now.
yeah, that mithril is sinking while the amethyst is rising.
So the mithril is worth more than the amethyst.
Yeah.
in this one. Okay. I switched the mithril with the platinum.
Yep, that balances out.
Okay. I'm sorry I'm moving you, just I'm using like the rows to keep track of the things that go with the bars. Okay, so right, emerald and platinum.
Emerald and platinum do not offset.
Mithril.
That does.
I swear to God, Tengri, you're the one doing this, aren't you?
It's been too long.
Oh, jeez.
Right. Okay. So what we have here are 3 useless balls of metal and 2 balls of metal that line up with 2 and 3 different gems.
How does that solve our puzzle?
It does not, but it is information that may lead us to solving the puzzle.
Correct.
So if we have useless bars, can we try Lunam's idea of throwing them into the void and seeing what happens?
I was more of a fan of August's suggestion of leaving with the large amounts of gold and silver.
So, well,
We can toss the copper bar in.
Do we want to like circle back, see if there's anybody who knows how to do this puzzle in here?
I am certain we can manage.
all right. So Sal, real quick, we read a bunch of books on stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Was there any mention of any of this kind of chicanery?
The only thing that you know is that with this zodiac stone is that there's a strive for balance. That both, since it's represented by a scale, it's supposed to balance out to be equal. Why don't all of you just go ahead and roll me?
Oh, I have an idea.
Oh, okay.
Can I start comparing metals to one another?
I mean, you can.
You know, just to see if they're all the same air quotes weights. I can't move stuff because my map tool is.
Oh, sorry.
Excuse me, my map tool is freaking out, so I've just stopped.
I was just curious if we like put like the 2 bars of metal that we found to match things, and then like the ruby and sapphire or something.
Okay. Yeah. So the scales balance out, but there's no change in the room.
Okay.
Is there even space on the scales for all of the stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a couple of ideas. I want to... Something that might lead to more material results is to compare some of the metals to each other, one, and also I kind of want to get on there myself. And compare some to some metals.
All right.
Just to test the parameters of this.
You brought this on yourself. Alright, so which side do you want to be on?
Let's do the metals first. Let's compare. So, the way that Kestrel has it organized is the top row all weighs the same, correct?
Yeah,
Yes.
the top row weighs, they balance out each other, and the bottom row balances out each other.
Can we compare the one on the top? I think that's... I can't mouse over to see.
Mithril.
Mithril to copper, for example.
Someone else is highlighting copper.
We can go with gold, it doesn't matter.
I don't know who is. It's not telling me it is, but it's being.
Yeah,
highlighted.
somebody's.
Oh, Anth
That
is.
might be me from there.
Yeah.
Okay, I unhighlighted it, I think.
No, it's still.
Oh, copper?
Yeah, copper.
Let's see. Can I?
There it is.
Oh, cool.
But you said it was a bucket on one side, right?
Right.
Oh, I didn't know that. I missed that description.
Yeah, there was a bucket on the top side, and then there was like a plate on the bottom.
Actually, that's a good question. If one is a plate and one is a bucket, are we certain that they weigh the same ordinarily? Or is one balanced to make up the weight for the gem versus the ball? I put the, I leave the mithril on the bucket side and put the ruby on the plate side. Do they still balance out?
Yeah, they still balance out.
Okay.
What happened with the copper and the mithril?
The copper and the mithril, they just kind of offset each other, where the mithril was heavier than the copper.
Okay.
Right, so which one do we do now?
Gold.
Just keep cycling. Gold next. Go for it.
Yeah, so when you have mithril compared to gold, mithril is going to sink heavier than...
What about gold and copper? Just so that we know like where they are in those weights.
Yeah, gold's heavier than the copper.
And silver and mithril.
The mithril weighs heavier.
Silver and copper.
Silver.
And silver and gold.
Gold weighs heavier.
Platinum and mithril.
Mithril weighs more than the platinum.
Alright, so they are set up in the proper order on the side there. Heaviest at the top. Because that makes perfect sense.
So, can we combine some stuff here? Like, can you compare? Can you like put the gold and the silver on one side and mithril, or you know?
So gold, silver versus platinum.
So the platinum outweighs the other two.
Toss
And
the
copper.
on there.
Yep.
Alright. So gold, silver, and copper are worthless.
Well, they're not as valuable as the platinum, is what they're saying. Therefore, all three of those are not equal to the gem value.
Correct.
That would make sense. Can we check the 4 bars up against mithril?
You want all 4 versus mithril?
Yes.
Yeah, if you do that, then the mithril outweighs the other 4.
Alright, so I'm seeing the last 3 balls being worthless. It feels as though there should be some sort of combination between the ruby and emerald versus the... like, either the ruby or the emerald, and the topaz, the sapphire, or the amethyst versus the platinum and mithril bars.
I would like to mention that the mithril is the only form of currency we do not have as being the odd one out.
Sure. Is Electrum made out of mithril?
Pretty sure Electrum is made out of Electrum? Is that not a metal? I don't know what an Electrum is.
Yeah, you're right. They don't have them where I'm from. It's a dead currency.
Yeah, who even does Electrum anymore?
No, like, seriously, what? Yeah, they are made of Electrum. Like, I had to Google that.
Jeez.
Alright, so... I already tried... Was it emerald and... No, it was ruby and topaz.
Okay, I have an idea. Try mithril.
Let's get through Kestrels first, so we can eliminate it, I suppose, and then that one.
Okay.
So put the 2 balls on, and then just cycle through the other gem. So ruby and topaz was a no. We tried that already.
Alright, that one... Actually, no, you did sapphire last time.
Oh, I did sapphire last time. You're right. So emerald and topaz.
Topaz and ruby, or started
Or,
next.
yeah, ruby.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
I'm brain dead today. Yeah, ruby and topaz.
Yep.
I can talk.
So the room flares up with energy like it did the last time around, and it cascades in the corner and flows right into the middle of the room, and bada bing, bada boom, you guys got your stone.
Okay.
Well, that was tedious.
Well,
That was
random.
so obvious the whole time.
Yeah, I still don't know what.
All of you guys,
Good job, guys.
all of you can roll me an insight check.
Sure.
At this point in time, I just want to know.
I'm fairly certain that they were the gems. Wow, I just rolled a natural 20. So 21. I'm pretty sure that it's associated with the gems associated with the symbol, right?
Yeah, essentially, the gem itself is a orange tint, and combining red and yellow creates that perfect storm that you needed.
Yeah. Okay. That's why I was asking about the color and why I was like I kept looking at like the red stuff, like ruby, but I did not think about the topaz instead of the.
Do the gems all stay in the money bars, Sal?
Actually,
No, because some of them have already been pocketed now.
so what ends up happening is that the gems all start resetting, and you get a choice of which gem that you like to have. They're each worth 1,000 each, but you're only allowed to take one. And then you guys are also going to be given a ingot of gold. And that ingot of gold is worth it's worth 50 gold pieces by itself.
How do we know we can only take one gem? Does the magical? I mean, do you come down and tell us this in the room?
I'm just gonna say that as you try to take them all, only one. You can only take one, essentially.
So if we leave the room with one, I want to try to hit the topaz as hard as I can.
You
So,
really
question,
do not like
this-
topaz.
Per person or
For the group. The group.
so one ingot and one gem.
Yeah.
Well, first off, I recommend that somebody else pick up that gem, just for the sensation.
I'll go pick it up.
Okay, yeah. Tatanka, you go and pick it up, and you just get a warm, fuzzy sensation emanating from the stone.
Like
Out
that.
of curiosity, is it only diamonds that you can use to make people not die, Newnham? Or can you
Well,
use
I
other
can't make them not die. I can kind of make them undie. That's not the best way to put it.
No, that's sort of why I went with not die.
But yes, it's only diamonds, unfortunately.
Well, perhaps we can sell this and get a few more to put into the pot for making us less dead.
Oh, I should probably have that.
I think we put in, like, a few of us put in for that.
Yes, you guys did, and I appreciate it.
So we could add these to the pots and get a bit more or something. If anybody,
Yeah, I
Doesn't
think
mind.
if we average out how dead we are, the less the better.
I am very pro less deadedness.
As am I.
He is pro anti-death.
Yes, I am pro anti-dead. So, who's carrying all of our shared items? Is that
I
Law?
I thought
Laura's
that was
doing it,
Belza. Or yeah, Laura is, but
No, I set up the sheet, but Lore is
Right.
in actually carrying them.
Yeah.
So, Law is now carrying a gold, 50 gold, and a ruby worth 1,000. Is that correct?
That is correct.
You did get the
Excellent.
invite.
How
for
much
that
is
talk too, right?
I did. Yeah, I got to sit down and do it, but I'll get it done at some point. It's in my email. What's the gold ingot worth?
50 gold
50
pieces.
gold.
And 1,000 gold for the gem.
What was the name of the first stone, Sal? This one was the Libra stone. What was the last one? I
Virgo?
thought I could remember, and then I realized I can't.
It's the Virgo stone.
It was Virgo, then Libra.
Yeah, I thought the
Nailed it.
first one was Scorpio, but then I saw Scorpio above us and I had to Google it.
Yeah, there are two that look like M's.
All right. Well, that was
so-
well, mission accomplished.
It was just a bit of tedium. So just out of character real quick, you did make the Google Doc for the bag and it's just not set up yet? Is that what it was?
No, it's set up. I just don't have it. I haven't released it because I have to share it for everybody. And so I need everybody's info if you guys want
Yep.
to see it to have access to it.
Oh yeah, we can put that in Discord. Okay.
Yeah, it's all set up. I've already got it. It's just basically a bullet point doc is all it is. But
Yeah,
anyway,
I'll
it's set up.
I'll
It's
hop
done.
in there in a moment here, or when I have a little time to sit around and think about Dungeons and Dragons.
So if we understand that this sign is about balance. What was the previous sign supposed to represent?
Virgo. Would I know that that's supposed to mean virgin?
Yeah, especially like purity and female empowerment. I don't know how you want to.
So, ironically, the previous room was about virginity and purity. What with the
Wasn't that the
fallen
one-
angel who wanted to steal my body?
She just wanted to be inside you. Is that so wrong?
Which I've got news: if she's there and she's a Virgo, she was trying to take the wrong body.
It's real Dickens.
Okay.
She probably would have been happier with the dog because at least that probably hasn't fucked anybody.
Yeah.
Have you met most male dogs? That's not the case.
It's a robot dog! Did he make a robot penis for it?
Lore?
He's
I
very
should have-
thorough.
I should have minded my own business and not asked what things mean because leave, I guess.
Because
Oh,
it will
man.
inevitably become about penises.
Yeah. I need to remember it doesn't matter why in this area. It's irrelevant. Just send it. I'm going north.
Lunin, we weren't done talking about penises.
No, I'm
Yeah, I'm
done.
gonna run after him with my little thing.
I'm happy to have the conversation. That wasn't my intent with bringing it on. Bringing it up.
Oh man.
I'm sorry, in the morning campaign, I'm playing a very, stuffy, serious character, so I have to just let all of the goofiness out here.
No, I think that's great.
That's fine. You're good.
The perfect place for it.
Luke even commented, the character I'm playing in the morning has had, 10 nervous breakdowns in our campaign already. Okay.
Oh. Oh shit.
Okay.
Nobody
I'll
else
just
is walking
run into the
around.
middle of the room.
And in goes Lunam.
Oh.
Damn it, Belzak.
Yep, I'm there too.
Can you smack him in the back of the head for me?
I would, but he's all the way across the room.
At some point when your heart
Hello?
will explode.
Yeah. When your heart is less
Yeah,
exploded.
yeah, totally. I could do that.
These actions were pre-made.
Hold on. If I have the... I'll send a screenshot so it's clear. You guys can keep going.
Oh, I should go get Lunam's mace.
Does anything happen in the room?
So this looks like the Scorpio room.
Yep, so as soon as you guys enter the room, you hear that weird growling sound that sounds like, something unpleasant. There's a small blind...
Kataka's gonna growl back.
Hell yeah. That's a very good growl for somebody who's not, canine blooded, honestly. Up top.
And all of a sudden, you see another creature stand before you, and it's like... "Arr. Ah, another host for me."
Again.
Yeah, this character though, this one is not even aesthetically pleasing. This guy looks like he is very heavy set. If you have seen, pretty much, if anyone had described to you what a glutton looks like, his picture would define it. He also has an open incision across his abdomen that looks like it's stitched together with very how do I want to put it, decrepit thread, and you can smell something rancid coming from him as well.
So we're looking at an abomination.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Hi, what's your name?
Queeklin.
The other person didn't tell us this before they attacked us. But if you take our body, do we get yours?
He lets out a very threatening laugh. He's like, "No, it's a package deal. I take over your body, and you're gone."
Then what happens to your body?
He just laughs. He's like, "Oh, don't worry about that. You won't live long enough to find out."
Alright, once again, we're gonna try this one more time. We have a very nice robot dog right over here that would involve no murder whatsoever, but would provide you with a body.
Also, just as a fair
Any
warning,
takers?
that the murder usually ends up on your end, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, what does your sign mean? So I know what the symbolic understanding of this fight is.
Did you see the symbols? It's Scorpio, the lion.
I'm not
What?
sure that's right.
Because I don't know how to pronounce her name. What is that
Please tell
right?
me you guys can hear Preview in the background.
I cannot.
I can sometimes, yes.
She is losing herself right now.
Also, am I the only one who's a little bit perturbed about the way that picture is clipped? Like,
Yes.
okay.
No, you're not. I see it. I saw it immediately.
Oh, are we talking about the dickhead over there?
Yeah.
Yes!
Fuck you with the flare.
Oh, son
Sure,
of a
I got
bitch.
you guys. 1 second.
That you don't need to go
Yeah.
that close, thank you.
Okay, cool.
Well, now I'm uncomfortable.
Okay, I'm done. So, whatever response is given, I'm going to charge right away. If, like, when he's done talking, if I determine that it's not a work with him response.
Yeah, essentially he just gets ready and he's like, finally, action. All right, give me 1 sec to redo this encounter because instead of making all these different guys, I'm just going to use one set of base stats and just change up the actual attack. So, yep, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
I imagine that him charging in came like in the middle of me asking, are you more powerful than the Virgo lady because she's dead? And he probably hit him at that point.
Also, just to clarify, whose body is it that you're aiming for?
Yes, that would make things a lot
You made it
easier.
very clear last time, so I just thought that, this time, we could get it out of the way at the beginning.
Yeah, and hold on, give me...
Quiet!
Second.
You're wasting valuable smashing time.
For the record, I didn't say that I went in and charged right away.
Oh,
I said as soon as I determined that he wasn't going to be working with us on anything and that it was like fight time, I was right away charging. I'm not
Okay, so
procrastinating.
Ludum tries pretty hard to hide the fact that he's like subtly flexing a little bit. I did roll a performance check, and it is a -1.
Yeah, there's no reaction. It was so bad that it doesn't even warrant one.
I feel like it's one of those
Rolled a
like
negative
cartoons
one.
where someone tries to flex with their scrawny arms and then like their bicep like flips down to the underside of their arm and
Well, this was more performance to make it seem like that's not what I was trying to do.
See, I just picture like Zoidberg's like tentacly face thing he's got going on. I figure him like doing his arm is trying to flex, kind of like that.
I mean, I am strong. I'm just a little I'll be a little hurt if like nobody wants my body as a host because I worked very hard on it.
I have not
Everyone
worked very
wanted
hard on
mine,
mine, I'll
it-
still be kind of upset.
and I am literally a noodle arms.
I just assume that everyone wants my body, so I understand.
Yes, but they don't want to be in your body.
All
So
right.
what are the responses?
Well, we still need Lunums and
Oh,
Belzec.
Marvel. Sorry, I was too busy focusing on that stupid bit.
I think we all kind of were.
Yeah, 19 here.
Okay.
At least the lag is
Oh yeah.
faded off a bit there.
And Belzak's initiative, and then we can get on the show on the road.
My initiative is 1.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay.
For the guy that charges that. Okay.
Yeah.
Something dice bot.
Yeah. So Kestrel was the only one that was not at max or HP. So what are you at now with the heal? It puts you at what, 28? Or no, not 28.
24. 28 is more than my maximum hit points.
24.
I would love to have 28.
Yeah.
All right. Tatanka's max HP is 33. And I'm gonna have to play around with this D&D Beyond. On to-do list. See if I can get that freaking thing fixed. 35.
So for the record, as I go charging in here, I clearly stumble and fall over and like have to pick myself back up.
You just noticed that your shoe was untied, and you're like, "Oh, I should tie in that real quick."
No one saw that. Dusts himself off.
Sorry, who's up right now?
Give me 1 sec. I am putting in HP real quick. But top of the list will be Tatanka.
Woohoo.
Can't answer for the monster, but it goes to Tonka, then Lunam, then me, then Argus, then Lore, then Belzak.
Okay, I've got HP figured. All right, Tatanka, do your thing.
I'm gonna walk up. How close can I get, Josh?
Oh. I'm pretty sure you can get all the way up there, like wherever you want. You,
Yep, that's 25 feet. That'll do it.
Yeah, you can go
Yeah.
there or
Okay,
there.
I want to be right there, and I just want to swing at his big dumb head.
Yeah, just hit that dickhead.
And that's not 20 for a 27 to hit.
God damn, nice.
Good God.
Poor Richard.
And 20 damage.
Okay.
That'd be a sad Richard.
And that's all I'm gonna do.
Don't you get 2 attacks?
You get a second attack.
Do I, even if I'm not raging?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
just...
yeah, I do. Yeah.
That's what I say. I'm like, yeah, you're 5th level. You should have a second attack.
Does it 18 hit?
Yes.
Why am I not using my cantrips? Tool it as well.
And 9 damage.
How much? 9 you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
The dice rolls are up in there, and they're actually keeping up. So
Okay, yeah, I'll just keep this game log out. Did I kill the other one? Oh, no, I didn't. There we go. Hey,
And
that...
that's all.
Okay. Alright, Lunam.
This guy's really wide, right? Doesn't look very mobile, considering he's like falling apart and such.
Yeah, you could kind of tell that because of his obesity and how poor condition he looks, it doesn't look like he's a heavy sprinter or anything by any means.
Alright, I'm going to try Sacred Flame. 16 dex save.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
He's got a 16.
No! I don't know anything else I could do.
wait, it says 50 on ours.
But I don't have the modifier, so I added the modifier on there.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Geostrel.
Hold on, let me actually move closer to
Oh, sure.
Lad.
Where do you want, bud?
Oh, I'm going like right behind the head. That's it for me.
Okay. Geostrel.
Right. So, lesson learned from last time. I use Blade Song with my bonus action. And then I'm going to go up and stab him in the face with my rapier.
Okay.
And that's with advantage because... Oh no, that's only when she's raging, isn't it? So it's a straight attack.
But you also have flank because you're...
Oh, because multiple people are attacking him from
Yeah.
angles. Alright, so with advantage. 26 to hit.
Goddamn, yep.
That will be 11 piercing. And 6 fire.
Cool.
And that is the end of that.
Groovy. It is his go. Aha! Alright, he rips open his midsection and in a very in a gurgling, very deep voice says, "On the verge of death. Nightmare!" I need all of you to roll me your highest modifier and add your proficiency bonus.
Out of curiosity, is this a spell or just an ability?
Ability.
Okay.
So, wait, this is everybody in the room or everybody
Yep.
in the vicinity of him?
Everyone in the room.
Okay, I would
Highest
like
bonus?
to pay, Tatanka just took the dogs out, so it should be just a second. I can try and roll something if you want.
Like, highest modifier, right? Not highest skill?
Right, highest ability.
Yep.
I just rolled mine as insight because it's the same number.
Okay.
21 for me.
So something that gives me +4, +3, so +7.
So this
Sure.
doesn't...
15.
Wait,
So wait, you're saying stat or ability?
Stat.
So yeah, the like your strength or your dex, whatever's your highest.
right, so
Okay, that's what I was
not
gonna
rolling
check.
insight or deception, but rolling just flat modifier.
That's what I was clarifying.
Proficiency.
You said plus proficiency, yes?
Yeah, plus
Oh,
proficiency.
plus proficiency.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see. That makes more sense. Let me add that in. Well, mine would be a 10 then.
I did not roll a natural 1.
Oof. But yeah, mine would be a 10 then. I did not add proficiency to that.
That is code.
How do you add? Do you just have to tell us what it is with proficiency? Or is there a way to roll it with the proficiency?
Well, people were rolling, like, their skills that were their highest modifier that they were proficient in. I did not realize add proficiency.
Yeah, proficiency is I think just 3 right now. Yeah, so
Yeah.
assuming you have 20 strength or whatever, it's +8.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, I rolled a 28.
Okay, so we're just waiting on Tatanka at this point.
She's getting ready to roll.
Okay.
Roll whatever your highest stat is. And then add whatever your proficiency is at the
3
far
is
right.
3.
Okay, so everyone got their roll in.
I don't know, what's the highest one? Sorry.
I think the highest you could roll right now is 28, so years.
Yeah, hers is accurate then, so 15 for Tatanka.
I'll put mine in the tools if I'm not PC.
It says you're decent. Oh, what? Wow.
It probably said one of the things DC because I've been DCing all
Yeah,
night.
there's Antheus 1.
All right, so everyone's good now. Everyone got their roll in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Some of us did not have our proficiency added to it in the roller, though.
Okay, so if you rolled a 15 or higher, you are safe. Anyone else, you have now been afflicted with doom. If this guy lives up until the end of round 3, you will drop to 0 HP.
Would we
Oh,
be
yeah.
aware of that pressing circumstance?
I'm sorry, I missed that. What was that, Sal?
So if you did not roll a 15 or higher on that check, you are now afflicted with doom, and then at the end of the 3rd round, if he is still alive, your HP will drop to 0. And
Okay.
in reaction to that, if you were inflicted with it, you may roll me I I guess you can roll me a insight check.
Those are only for people that afflicted with it. Right?
Yeah.
Oof. 6.
So insightful.
That is not my strong suit.
I rolled an 18, which is incredible. I'm so insightful of my doom.
Yeah. So just Tatanka's the only other person that failed that roll, or did she get it?
And
Yeah,
then I
she rolled
got
a
it.
15.
Okay. All right. So yeah, Lore, you feel that something's really off. That the internal workings inside of you are coming to a halt, and that something is wrong with your internal mechanisms.
That's cool.
But yeah, that was his turn, and so we will now go to Argus.
So now what? We're running. I hear we're running. We don't want to fight him. We run.
Am I aware of the doom thing, or I don't know what that just did to me?
Yeah, you have no idea. You felt something hit you, but you're not sure what.
Alright, making sure.
Cool. Terrifying.
Fine. I guess I'll hit him. Eldritch Blast. That's a natural 1.
Oof.
Guess you won't hit him.
Second one. Oh, that's a 15.
No, that misses.
Well, then I will do nothing.
Oh no!
Well, it was nice knowing y'all.
I'm dropping it at 0, not to death.
It's fine. When they drop to 0, then we run, right?
By after. Who knows?
All right, the thanks from Argus. Go ahead, Lore.
Just real quick on diagnostics, do I feel like this is magical in nature? Do I feel like this is something I could try to like lesser restoration off myself?
Yeah, you can go ahead and well, let's see here. Let's do an Arcana check.
I get the feeling this is a you can certainly try moment.
Looks like a 17.
Yeah, you're starting to feel that whatever is eating away at you, it could probably be taken care of if you can stop the root cause, either by restoring yourself or taking this guy out more than anything. Feels like something's
Okay.
forcing it to chew away at you.
Well, I'll try the alternative to start here. Let me break out my my tools. I'm gonna get out my my working tools because that's my spell focus, of course. And yeah, I just like start doing repairs on my body. Like I rip open my stomach, and I just start like putting a wrench in there, and then I cast restoration on myself.
Okay.
See if that does anything.
If you rip open your chassis and start repairing yourself with a screwdriver, I do not want to know how you cast that spell on other people.
Surgery really is just stabbing people back to life.
You're not wrong.
I mean, and also electrocuting them.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go with yeah. You're able to start mending away at some of the destruction that's inside of you, and
Only.
right. And so yeah, if that's gonna be your whole turn is to spend the time to kind of get rid of the decay, then that'll work.
My dog will run over to this big whatever. I don't want to talk about this guy's face because it does look terrible.
The dickhead.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny. And do some sort of.
Don't worry, you stick around long enough, or we'll make you offend and dick jokes.
Oh, trust me, he's just not laying on how thick.
You guys, here's the thing. This is my public persona because I'm on stream. Like, I'm a family-friendly establishment. I rolled an 11, so I missed this guy most likely.
Yeah.
All I heard was laying on thick.
Whoa. All I heard was I'm family friendly.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm a family-friendly establishment. Come on now. All right, well, I rolled 11, so with a dog. But my dog's up there hanging out with Kestrel and Tatanka, keeping it real.
Gotcha.
That's me.
All right, Belzak.
Finally! Untie your shoe. Now I'm charging it. And I start swinging.
Swing away.
.24 to hit.
Yeah.
.10 damage on that one.
Okay.
And next attack. Another natural 20. Holy moly.
Damn.
I'm digging this tonight. So 18 damage plus one more d10. With a whopping 1, so 19 damage for that one.
Womp womp womp.
Right. And then I'm doing the bonus attack now. 25 to hit.
Nice.
I'm assuming that hits.
Yep.
And normal attack with that is 6 damage.
Alrighty. Alright, anything else?
No, I burned everything.
Cool. Tatanka.
I'm gonna swing at him. 26 to hit.
Yep.
Oof. 7 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do it again. Oh, that's not gonna. 9 to hit. That's gonna
No.
miss.
That spot has a love-hate relationship with you and I.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna stand here and pet useful. And that's my turn.
Alright, Lunam.
Since I now know that sorry, 1 second. I'm going to be casting that one spell. Toll the Dead, DC 16 Wisdom save.
Okay, DC. Alright, Wisdom, saving through. That's an 11, so it does not make it.
Oh, we did it! 2d12. Give me a second. 2d12. 8. Okay, 12.
12 damage, okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay, Kestrel.
Right. Same as before, stabby stabby. With a bit of fire.
No, but I look dramatic.
22.
That'll hit.
And I'm going to use the extra d4 thing.
Okay.
10 piercing damage. And let's see. and 7 fire damage.
Excellent. Okay.
And that is that.
All right. Yeah, you guys are laying into him, and he's he's feeling those hits pretty heavily, and he's like, oh, he lets out a hellish scream as he rips open his stomach up again. I need everyone within 5 feet of him to roll me a athletics or acrobatics check, whichever's higher.
I have advantage on those. That's
I
big.
don't. Oh, God bless. You said check 21 for me.
14.
15.
27. I rolled a natural 20.
Damn, girl.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so this is not going to hurt as much, thank God. Except for the one person... Oh, it's Tatanka. Whoops.
Tatanka is a meat shield anyway.
Oh, I like that. Whoops.
I really am a fan of you mess with... You get... Oh, fuck. I forgot what it was already. Mess with the honk, you get the dog.
I thought you guys might like that one. Now I'm really done, I swear.
What did I need to roll?
It was either athletics or acrobatics, whichever was higher.
It's only for your doggo.
Yeah, it's only people within 5 feet of him, so yeah, only the dog needs to worry about that.
Well, I hope it's a very athletic dog. Can a robot dog be athletic?
It's built to be, I suppose. I'm barely grasping the concept of robots, so don't know.
You're not the only one.
I feel like you could, if you make it, you could make it anything. I don't know.
But doesn't athleticism, like, on its own require musculature?
Walking does too. Does he have enough muscles?
But a golem, like a clay golem, can...
Actually, to talk re-roll one more time, you have advantage because this is a poison ability. I keep forgetting that as a dwarf you have advantage on those rolls.
Yeah.
Hey, something that isn't affected by the armor.
There we go. Okay, good.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Alright, so I can roll this damage now, and all of you can take half of it. Yeah, he opens up his stomach one more time, and he's like, here's a drop of evil from me. And let's roll.
These are good villains.
So yeah, normally would be 16.
They have like catchphrases.
So yeah, so take 8 points of damage each.
Who is each?
The people within 5 feet of him.
Notch.
You don't count. No.
Sal, is it poison damage?
Yeah.
And we all took it, like, even if we made our checks?
Yeah, it's halved. So otherwise you would have taken 16.
I apologize. It's 8. It's halved from 16.
Yeah. So if you made your...
Wouldn't Tatanka take half damage on top of that?
yeah, that's true. So she would only take
Yeah.
4.
Well, the advantage for poison would either be, I guess, to avoid it or the damage taken for it, though.
No, it's both.
Oh, is it? Holy crap, dwarves are OP.
Yep.
Yeah, so she got healed up to 4. Yeah, so Tataku, she didn't care about that. She could take it all. Still take half. Okay, so yeah, that was his turn. Argus.
Useless is immune to that, just so you know.
Cool.
Okay, I'll do one more again. Last time it worked so well for me. It's 9. And 8. Natural 1, natural 2.
Nice rolls though, but
I'm done.
Okay, lore. Dice spot.
Yeah. kind of upset at this guy.
Mess with the dog, man.
How are we doing? Did Tatanka rage or anything? Or
I did not.
If you're wanting to know about advantage on rolls, you get it due to flanking.
right, but other than that, you guys don't have anything going on over there.
Not that I'm aware of.
Cool. I'm still holding my adventurer's tools, or my sweet blacksmithing tools to work on myself. I'm gonna go ahead and point at this guy and point my my tools at him, and I'm going to put the 20-foot cube for a fairy fire.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll put it right. You don't have to choose a target for it. You can just choose an area. It's a 20-foot cube. Or do I choose him? I can't remember. Either way, he needs to make a saving throw against
Right. Dex saving throw, right?
dexterity saving throw, please.
I am gonna.
DC 15.
Yeah, I failed that one. I got a 4.
All right, so I light him up with. I feel like lore is kind of like a bright yellow, glowing light,
Okay.
but it's almost like sparks, like from a blacksmith, like glow around him. So it's almost like a little more mechanical. And then my dog will attack him.
Okay.
So y'all have advantage now.
We all already had advantage.
What?
Because
But
we were
I
all
do.
flanking him. The only person you gave advantage was yourself and Argus.
But I do, and
There's
I
only-
evidently really fucking need it.
The only flank is Lunam and Tatanka.
Sal said earlier that I had flanking even though I was in front of him because he was being flanked by the other two.
Yeah, he's surrounded, so I'll allow advantage because of that person pretty much being cornered into the wall.
All right, that's not how flanking works. I wouldn't have done that otherwise. Or that's normally not how flanking works. I was under the impression there was only 2 people with flanking right there. Oh, well,
But
whatever.
I'm getting advantage now.
Yeah, that's great. I'll roll some dice. My dog has advantage, I suppose.
Hmm.
Eventually, I'll find out what I roll.
Oh no. The leg hit. Oh, there's. Yep.
25. This is force damage. Boom, 5 damage.
All right.
Okay, well, that was me.
Okay. Belzak.
This would. $23 to hit. Eight damage on the first one.
Okay.
16 to hit.
That'll miss.
Okay. And last one. Oh, crap. 15 to hit.
Miss.
Yep. So, yeah. I'm done.
All right. Back to the top. Tatanka.
And we're swinging. This is with advantage, right? Because flanking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, more like surrounded, so yeah, but still with advantage.
So just to clarify, was that
25.
the end of the 3rd round, meaning I'm down?
So no.
They attack twice.
Yeah, this is round 3 right now. So.
Okay, just making sure.
And 5 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to roll again, and that's to hit?
Yep.
With 9 damage.
Okay.
And that's all.
All right, Lunam.
Seeing the fact that we all just got breathed on, I suppose the touch of evil, that was pretty good, like, tagline for that ability, honestly. I am going to use rather one of my features, Twilight Sanctuary. You see, like, since it's kind of bright in here, darkness kind of emanates from me, and everybody within range gets 1d6 plus 5. Actually, not right now. 1d6. Well, I get 7 temporary hit points, but at the end of their turn, they can gain either those temporary hit points or have something cleared from them, a charm or fright. That's not applicable right now.
Okay.
And that's my action.
All right, Kestrel.
So I get 7 extra hit points after the end of my turn.
Let me make sure it's at the end. Or beginning. Yeah, whenever it ends.
Okay. Alright. I'm going to try and stab him again.
I think you can all individually roll it because it's separate instances of getting that.
Oh, it's 5 plus a d6, was it?
Yes.
Within what range? Is it
30
only
feet.
like 30 feet? Okay.
You're in range as well.
6.
Alright, I am still stabbing him. With green flame blade. And that was a natural 1 and a 2, so I miss.
No.
That is the end of my turn.
Don't you get double attacks at some point? Is it that next level?
Level 6.
Oh. All right. Well, at this point, he is just gonna start throwing fisticuffs, and he is gonna go ahead and target Tatanka because I think Tatanka's the only one that's dealt damage to him, right?
I have dealt damage to him on the 2 previous turns.
Oh, that's right. All right. Well, we'll just go. All right. So we'll let me just roll a 1d4. Let me roll a 1d6. We'll just see where it goes. All right, Kestrel. All right. So we'll roll for 1 attack. Oh shit. 25 gonna hit.
You got disadvantage
Oh, that's right. So let me roll that again.
on your first attack.
Why? Oh, the
Is it
dog.
doggo?
Yeah. So okay, thank God, because then that misses, and then second attack. 12. That's probably gonna end up taking care of that. Yep. So probably that dog saved the day because the highest I got was an 18.
Yeah, in your face.
I wouldn't have worried about it though, because I'm gonna drop to 0. Like, anyway.
Okay. So yeah, he.
Well, we don't know that.
True.
That's.
Well, you know that. Laura knows that.
I know I am. I don't know what happened to you.
Yeah, we don't know who got affected by that.
That's true.
Yeah. All right, Argus.
So how's Kestrel doing?
Kestrel's looking for someone that hasn't really taken much hits. She's looking like she's, gasping pretty heavily, and that, she's looking pretty worse for wear.
But she's still up.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see if I can do better than a 2 and a 1. Oh, that's a 22.
Hey.
Advantage as well.
Right, advantage. I'll roll again to see if I do better than. Nope, 22.
That's a big old nope.
All right, and that is for 12 points of force damage.
Okay.
Then a 16
That's with your advantage roll?
with advantage, a 9 and a 3.
At least you didn't roll a 1 and a 2.
Okay, well, yeah, that fortunately misses.
All right, I dealt him 12 damage. I tried.
Lore!
He's kind of a meat sack, so.
Well, I've got my tools in my hand, and this guy is looking really like I should set him on fire. So I'm gonna set him on fire. Point my hammer at and do a little firebolt. Boom. I have advantage on this, but I have to roll this again. I'm gonna need to. Because 16 misses. Oh, come on, machine.
Die Spot, we need you!
Come on, Dice Spot. Do your thing. Do it fast and swift. Oh, it was so close. Alright, I missed. Stupid 19.
No, 19 hits.
Oh, by the way, to roll your temporary health.
No, a 19 does hit.
I got.
Oh, that's a 10. I thought you said 19.
Yeah, it looked like it was a 19, and then it's so slow, like I'm just like, oh my goodness. And then no.
Oh.
I rolled my temporary hit points. Alright. So I missed my Zorching Bolt of Doom. Doggo's gonna take a bite out of this fatty fat thigh. Gluttony. And he's got a +7 to whatever I roll here. With advantage, looks like a 20. I rolled a 20.
20? Cool. Yep, that'll hit.
And now we have to wait an hour to see how much damage I do.
You don't get to see it right away.
It moves around. It slides like really slow. It's like it just slid across my character sheet. It's incredible. 8 damage.
8? Okay. Cool.
The dog's just doing business.
Taking a bite out of crime, or evil in this sense, I guess. Alright, anything else from Lore?
That's it. Let's go.
Alright, Belzak.
Alrighty. $25 to hit
Yeah.
with 11 points of damage.
Okay.
21 to hit,
Yep.
7 points of damage.
Okay.
And that one doesn't hit. That's a 13.
No! Alright, anything else?
I don't know what it'd be. I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay.
We didn't take a short rest, so I don't have action surge unless you count our puzzle room.
No, I don't think that was...
Close an hour.
Yeah, that would have... Yeah, you guys pretty much would have gotten that done in about half an hour at the most.
Then yeah, I'm done.
No. Okay, Tatanka.
Okay. Gonna swing.
Swing.
And that is a 26 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
So close to
11 damage.
Wait, don't you get, or is that only raging when you get the extra point down for crits? You know what I'm talking about, right? With barbarians, where they can crit
At 19? Yeah.
That's a specific
Oh.
spec. I don't know if she's that one. She very well could be.
Yeah,
Actually, she's
I don't.
Totem Warrior, right?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, so that doesn't have that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Okay, and then I'm gonna swing again, so that's a 16 to hit.
16 will not hit.
Okay. And then I'm done.
Okay. So... Alright. Lunim.
People haven't gone down yet, right?
Not yet.
Okay. Luna being none the wiser. Well, how is this guy looking, by the way?
He's looking like he's on death's door.
Alright, we're gonna toll the dead again. DC 16 wisdom.
Okay.
Oh, this is actually the wrong die entirely. I'm rolling just in case he fails.
Oh, yep. Nat 1.
17 damage.
Okay.
That'd be really cool if that was like a reverse crit.
Yeah, but imagine getting crit by Fireball of Court of Cold.
Yeah, we need casters to do more damage because I mean, you know, they're just so underpowered.
All right. Anything else?
Imagine taking 16d6 from a 3rd level spell.
Isn't this round 4 now, though?
Yeah.
I should have gone down. at
No,
the
I have this planned out. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I definitely forgot to roll my temporary hit points too.
Okay.
6 plus.
That's what that custom roll was.
Okay. So anything else for Lunam?
Nope, that's it for me.
Kestrel.
Is anybody looking like hurt?
Not really. I mean, you guys just took that small wave of poison, but that was about it. Poor Kestrel, unfortunately, whatever has hold of her drops her to the floor, and she is now unconscious.
So did that
Oh,
eat
no.
my temporary hit points as well?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Kestrel just collapses on the ground, and just unawareingly, you're just like, oh shit.
Well, didn't somebody else get hit besides Lore and Kestrel?
No, that was it. Everyone else made their saves.
Do I need to make a death save?
No.
Okay.
No, you're good. All right, his turn. He just laughs as Kestrel, sends it forward, and then just turns over to Lunam. He's like, "You." So now I get to roll with disadvantage.
All he said was you?
Yeah, that's gonna miss. So, and
That
then
was only your first roll that was disadvantage.
yeah, but that's still a 3. So let's try the second one. That's a miss and a miss. So, good on you guys. Argus.
I roll my eyes at Kestrel, who elected to just fall asleep on the job. And I pointed at her and I said, you have a job to do and it's not finished yet. And I'll cast Healing Word on her.
Okay.
And that heals her for 7.
Okay. She's back up.
That was my bonus action. I'm like, all right, let's see if you can feel the silver and green. And back to the Elder Splat. First attack is a 17.
That'll miss.
And remember, you have advantage.
Oh shit! So with advantage would be a 22.
Yes, that will hit.
Excellent. That's a 1, so 5 damage.
Tell me how you finish him.
Excellent. Let me see something. Well, so the silver bolt goes wide, but the green bolt, as he opens up his mouth on his midsection, I just want to have it push through him, just slam him against the wall, and just create a moldering green blast through the back of his open midsection mouth.
Okay. Everyone within a 5-foot range, I need you to roll me athletics or acrobatics with advantage this time.
Oh, God bless that advantage. 18.
27.
Yeah, one was really bad and one was good, so.
Good
you
thing
had
he
advantage.
woke me up before that happened. Just saying.
Should only be a little bit dead.
The dog rolled a 20.
Jesus. Yeah, it seems like all of you made it. So, yep, you guys all made it. You actually learned to hit the deck this time as the energy surges right above you as you hit the ground, and the room pulsates with more energy. And in the middle of the room, you now see another stone.
So, I sort of, went away there for a moment. What happened? Did we castrate the dickhead?
I believe that's a good way of putting it.
We didn't. I did.
I mean, technically, I don't believe that's when castration happens. It's not. Never mind, it's not. I don't think that's important. I
No,
probably
do tell.
ruined the joke.
Do tell.
So,
No balls.
yes. Onward, I guess.
All right. So, with that, you guys have collected your third Zodiac Stone and are now 3 rooms down of the 12.
Well, with Kestrel being in the state that she is, maybe now is time to take a little bit of a break for a bit.
No, I'm totally fine.
Shut up.
Sorry,
Maybe
how much
just a little
damage?
lie down.
How much damage was that last AoE that hit us?
None. You guys were able to get down in time.
Okay.
Says that Kestrel's already on the ground.
Looks like she'd rather have a bit of a lie down.
Yes, I'm just gonna have a bit of a lie down.
Guess I need to patch up my stomach. I had to open it up so I could get in there to remove this disease that was apparently affecting me, which is really bizarre. I don't think it was actually a disease.
Is it interesting seeing you open up your chest and do that? That's horrifying. You're horrifying. You are. You know that, right?
In fairness, I might have preferred a screwdriver to the intestine than what just happened there.
Oh, shut your face. You're fine.
I'm gonna kind of take a few steps back from her, not knowing what the hell happened.
Quite green around the gills.
Yeah, are you
She
okay?
looks like she's like trying to not vomit. Maybe I'm not entirely certain.
Does anybody know what's going on with her?
Well, the creature seemed to have cast some type of a spell that made me feel wretched inside, which is why I used a little bit of my time to work on myself. Maybe she was hit with something very similar. Me being a mechanical machine in nature, a construct, it was probably not as effective on me. But I'd be concerned on the on something on a living organism. Perhaps we should have her observed to make sure there is no permanent effects or lasting. Maybe, hopefully. Oh, can I do an Arcana just to make sure there isn't like an effect of a spell that's still on her?
Yeah, you can go and do that.
Technically, whatever it was, a magical knot, is not a spell, or else I would have counterspelled it.
Oh, just take a nap. Calm down.
Yes.
Stop hamming it up.
Nap. And she's gone.
Looks like a 16 here.
As far as you can tell, there's nothing remaining out of you or her. Whatever you were afflicted with has completely dissipated, leaving no trace behind.
Okay, so there's no lasting effect. It's not like a secondary latent poison effect.
Yeah, it's nothing of that. It was basically there just to take you guys out right then and there with him present.
So, Kestrel is not unconscious, but sort of meditating and not fully aware of the surroundings. Taking a short rest and using arcane recovery.
We're
I
taking a
pick
short
up
rest.
that. I pick up that stone and put it in the bago.
Okay, yeah, it just feels warm and you feel thrumming of energy inside like the other ones, and yeah, just fits in with the others.
I'm updating the page, by the way, so it's all in there on the file. Let me know if you can see it. Anybody else?
Yeah, I'll check.
I don't know if I have to click save or something. I don't know how this thing works.
No. On Google
It's
Docs,
just-
whatever you
yeah.
enter automatically saves.
Okay, so we're taking a short rest.
I believe that's the case.
Okay,
Huzzah.
we will call it there for tonight then. It's already 20 after 10. Jeez. All right, well, we all good for next week then?
As far
I
as I
think
know.
so.
All right.
So,
All right, if you guys have any questions or concerns, just shoot me a message in the Discord. And for everyone watching, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully I'll be able to stream again, hopefully either on Friday or Saturday with my new rig. Catch you all later.